This is the content system artists pay me thousands to implement, to turn content into followers, views, a community, and most importantly, streams. And you probably think streams comes from that last step, conversion. But if you want to learn how to take a viewer from a random scroller on the internet and funnel them into your Spotify or wherever you want to take them, then it actually starts right back at the beginning at branding. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through each step and show you how to plant the right seeds at every stage so that streaming becomes the natural outcome of your videos. Let's start with branding. Now, if you do branding right, it does two things. First, it makes a viral moment memorable because it's not just built around attention, it's built around the world you've made for your music. Secondly, and the most important, is it allows the viewer to feel the emotions of the song through the visuals. And that's really the key, because extreme emotions, they inspire someone to literally switch platforms and go out of their way to add your song to their playlist or stream it. And throughout this video, I don't just want to talk about branding or conversion. I want to show you real life case studies that happened throughout 2025. A good example of branding I have in action was from an artist called KP. Now, we did a branding session, and as soon as we heard the emotion in this track, we instantly knew the opportunity that KP was missing out on. He was posting performance reels, but not actually amplifying the sad emotion of his song. This is the viral video we used as inspiration.
If everybody's staring, I say let them stare. It's probably because you're wearing vintage Lacoste. This isn't a cum stain, I promise. Used to rock hand-me-downs, Malcolm in the middle, but since my nuts dropped, boy, I been had the shit.
And with that branding fully dialed in, we turned it into this.
Hey, yo, Mom, what time is dinner? 5:30. I'm just standing in the rain, talking to myself again. See you at dinner, yeah? Alright, love you.
If you went through what I went through, then you wouldn't need love. Walls inside my mental make it hard to see trust.
So the other artist, he had high energy rap music, so it matched the funny intro and then the energetic performance that carried on after. And we shifted the video to an emotional angle so that when KP finally started to perform his music, the viewer was in the right emotional state, so the song hit 10 times harder. Now, this was the first video we did right before New Year's, and it got 250,000 views, and it boosted his streaming on that song by 12%. That's what branding does. When you're looking at a viral video, it gives you a lens to take that and then rebuild it for your brand specifically. And once that's clear, everything becomes 10 times easier, and it needs to, because the next stage is testing format at a way larger volume. Not everyone can blow up on their first video like KP. Instead of guessing, we group individual ideas into what I call formats. A format is just a repeatable structure, the same general concept, but just with different angles. For example, the reaction video. One version you can do in the car with your crush or your mom. The other version you can do at a house party with all of your friends. Same concept, same psychology, but just a different spin. Having these umbrella formats for all of these video ideas allows us to actually test for virality, because if we post 30 videos in 1 month, we're not just spraying in the dark, we're shooting shotgun shells each time. And what I mean by that is we test 4 formats with 7 videos each, and that way we can clearly see which formats outperform other formats, as well as individual videos themselves. But this whole video is about streams, and we don't just test for views, because that can lead to empty virality. At this early stage, we're testing for song response. Now, if an artist is already big like KP, you can see the streaming increase straight away, but that's not always the case. We're looking for comments from viewers that are saying the track is fire. We're looking for DMs from potential fans saying the track is fire, and that's how we know the song has potential to move forward with. Banging example of this was it with Desiree. In her first month, we tested loads of formats. We posted around 25 videos and none of them popped off. That's when we thought that this can't be our format testing, this has to be the song. So we switched the track, same format, and boom, 5 million views and 10,000 streams overnight. Now, once you have that viral moment, you can move on to step 3 of the content system, which is double down and go viral. Because despite popular narrative, going viral isn't just one video getting a ton of views. Going viral is multiple moments strung together in a congruent and branded way that makes you memorable and respected. What's important here is one viral video may generate streams and views, but that's not going to change anyone's career. The true value in a viral video is it gives you data on what to push next. So to do this, we analyze what works in that post, we tweak the angle, and we do it again. You might be asking, Niall, how many times do you do it again? Well, let me tell you what we did with Adri. Once we found that winning concept, we tweaked the angle and did it again 336 times. That's 336 times relentlessly posting a strategy that works. These videos got him tens of millions of views. And for Adri, the conversion step was simple than what I'm about to reveal in step 4. He simply responded to all the comments begging for him to drop the song with the song name and the date that it was out. He spent hours going through the comment section just replying to all the comments. This led him from 2,000 monthly listeners to now 74,000. He's getting on editorial playlists and Spotify. The song that we started the campaign with 6 months ago, Easy, is now on 300,000 streams, and that EP that he dropped off the back of that viral single got 1 million streams altogether. That's it. Your career's changed, and that's the purpose of doubling down and going viral. It's really to change careers. The thing is with Adri is that his music was very unique. He found himself in a micro genre of rap. He also had the benefit of a language barrier in Italy, which meant that his song was just instantly targeted to the right audience. So we can't rely on the viewers to beg for the song. That's where step 4 of the content system comes in: conversion. Now imagine this, you're going viral, your career's starting to change, and all of our strategies are running in the background. What do we focus on? Conversion. There are 2 simple strategies we can test first. Number 1, and the easiest, is planting comments from other accounts asking when the song's out or what the song is called, and then you reply to that with the date or the song name. Here's the most important part. You pin that comment to the top of your comment section. When thousands of people check the comments to see what people are simply saying about the video, they're gonna see your reply. People might have seen you on their page twice, 3 times, and this is the final nudge they need to switch platforms and stream. This is the one that helped Desiree get 10,000 streams from her post. After that, there's a more aggressive strategy you can use. We're getting into AI and automations in that whole world. And I call this attention farming because you can pretty much personally communicate with every fan without lifting a finger. What you have to do is tell the viewer to comment a specific word, like the song name, and when they do, use ManyChat to automatically send them a DM with the song link. So they ask, and you instantly reply while they're still hot and the song is on their mind. One of our artists, Jo, does this, and he gets millions of streams, so trust me, it works. These strategies will funnel virality into the song, but how do you make a song go viral? I'm going to briefly touch on the strategy to be used. The first one is trend domino effect. Now that you have momentum, you have fans, you have people watching your every move. We did this with a DJ called Michael Beebe, and we put out a post of a sunset, put text on screen that says, "The best video of a sunset using my song in the background gets free tickets to my next show in Ibiza." And it worked. 3,000 people created videos with the song, just like that. The next method is the soulless page strategy. We did this for Camille. We started an account and created relatable influencer style content with the song in the background at all times. And because we know what we're doing and we've got a network of really talented creators, we grew that account to 10,000 followers, and we got multiple videos over 1 million views. And this kind of sparked a trend and got 3,000 other creators to use the song in their videos and copy our videos and whatnot. Now this was just with one account. Imagine what you can do with 2, 3, 10 of these accounts working in the background. For Camille, we tied up that campaign with 200,000 streams, which is not a bad day in the office. Branding, testing, double down, and conversion. That's the system. Now, if you're interested in working with us, you should know this is not for everyone. It's not for artists who aren't serious about their craft. There's a lot of noise online telling you that the music doesn't matter anymore. It's all about attention, but to us, it's the most important thing of all. And it's not for people who want quick wins without putting the work in. Content rewards patience, especially in that testing phase. Turning up to our shoot days, you're recording the ideas and nothing's working yet, but you have to trust in the process because you're 2 inches from gold and you can't quit yet. It's not for artists who think they can do everything alone. As a musician, you're an entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship is business. And in business, the highest lever you can pull is delegation. And what I mean by that is you focus on your area of expertise while we focus on ours. Now, if you're still watching this, you already know whether it's for you or not. Now, in the description, there's a link to book a call with my fabulous team, and I hope to see you on the inside. Peace.